The Cambridge MBA is a 12-month full-time programme and it's delivered on campus in Cambridge. In our current class we have 208 students and there are 44 nationalities represented.
So the Cambridge Judge Business School is a relatively young business school. It's about just over 25 years old. And the MBA is the program that has the longest history here. And our students come from all over the world. 90% of the students actually come from outside the UK. They come here because we're part of that rich Cambridge tradition. But at the same time, we are always at the cutting edge of what it means to be at the top of business.
I think that the wonderful thing about Cambridge is that you're surrounded by the tradition, the historic buildings, obviously the background of the university, but within the business school it's also very modern, entrepreneurial. So you've got the history and the tradition of Cambridge, but you also have the kind of the buzz of the Silicon Fen, entrepreneurship, technology, digital transformation. So it really does combine the two, and I think that's what makes it very special.
So I decided to do an MBA at Cambridge because Cambridge offers a very great opportunity for me to blend in, not just at the business school but also at the university level. And there are plenty of opportunities to actually meet a lot of different people from different backgrounds, engineering, arts and sciences and so on.
So the University of Cambridge has 31 colleges, and if you want to think about it practically, it's basically like the university broken down into even smaller universities, where students form communities amongst each other. They eat together, they live there together, they play sport together in the college. It's basically a way for the university to form smaller communities within the wider university.
The Cambridge Venture Project, the CVP, and the Global Consulting Project, the GCP, are both team projects. So we have teams of 4 and 5 people working with companies. In the summer term, which is from July to September, we also have an opportunity for students to work individually or in very small teams. These give you plenty of opportunity to go and work with companies, to understand how they work, different organizations work, and where your skill sets match.
From the first week we arrived here in September, we had career events, which is a bit intimidating if you still don't know what you want to do, but it actually gives you a lot of material to work with. So from the first week we had banks coming in, such as Credit Suisse, we had Amazon, Microsoft, all the consultancy firms, travel agencies. I can't even remember how many we had, but literally like every week we would have 2 or 3 recruitment evenings where after class the company would come in, we would have like a 1.5 to 2 hour presentation with Q&A, and then after a networking event where you had the opportunity to actually ask them more questions about their daily lives, what do they do, and what are the positions available for MBAs.
Every Cambridge MBA student who graduates here and becomes an alum, they are a member of our community for life. And we want them to represent the kind of ethos that we have, which is they must be strong academically, intellectually, but they also want to make an impact in the world, through the world of business, and also have that very strong sense of responsibility in terms of how business can contribute to the world.
My Cambridge MBA experience has been one of the most character-building exercises I've ever gone through in my life. I've made mistakes, I've succeeded, I've learned how to deal with failure, I've learned things about myself that I didn't know were there before. There are certain things about the course that make you dig deep and reveal all sorts of things about your character that you never knew existed. It's just a phenomenal experience.